you?
Who are you?
I don't know who I am. I don't know who you are.
I think I'm Vortimus.
Vortimus?
No?
No,
I don't
one
know.
of us is Navia, one of us is Turosh.
No, I don't really know. How the hell do we tell ourselves apart? You both know who I am. I am Severin.
Yes. Are you like me? Do you struggle to tell your Navias from your Turoshes, your Vols from your Tefts,
From your Megrims, from any of the rest of them?
Even though you've painted them in brightly coloured different hair.
And don't get me started on the grots.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, Mr. Pointy up the ground or whatever they're called.
Yep.
On the skeletons. Yes. Do you struggle to determine your own fighters, let alone your opponent's fighters, when playing Warhammer Underworld?
And if you do, we have a solution. Well, not us. Somebody else very cleverly has already come up with a solution, and they've given us some examples to show off for them. And they're these. They're little nameplates. They're awesome.
Yes, this is from Versatile Terrain.
And they rock. Frankly, they are absolutely amazing.
Yep. They are nameplates for your miniatures, and they don't just do Warhammer Underworlds, they do all sorts of games. But they basically, the moment we're looking at Warhammer Underworlds ones, and you can request any name you like on them, can't you?
Yeah, pretty much. So you have, if you go onto their website, and there will be a link in the description below, you will be able to see the. You'll be able to pick the base sizes. You'll be able to pick, because they do different amounts of wraparound around the bases. So as an example here, you've got Riptooth, and as you can see, this Riptooth one, it's quite large. It's quite a big base, because he is a large base anyway. And then there is a narrower base for Riptooth as well. And it's a little weedy one, and you can have slimline ones, and you can have big wraparound ones.
So these ones here are wraparound ones.
Yeah, they go 180 degrees all the way around, and the slimline ones, they cover like the first third. You can sort of see around there, first quarter, first third of it. And you can pick different sizes. Each size has certain name limits, and you can do all different kinds of name limits. You can pick what you want on them as well. It doesn't matter what you want.
No, and then when you get the back, you get something like this.
Loads
Lots
of
things
them,
which are very, very exciting, and they all have the names on there. And you can choose your font as well, I believe.
You can. There's a load of different fonts
So
you can pick. So there's
Orky
orky
font,
ones,
yeah.
and there's dwarfish ones, and there's futuristic ones as well.
Oh, okay.
There's tons. You can spend absolutely hours on
So
there.
if you want to do your 40k characters or your Black Stone Fortress characters or whatever, you can do those with the
They
futuristic
have got
ones.
tons of them on there, and they do them all via 3D printing, which is brilliant. I love that.
They are great, aren't they? I really like them. So we've got the Stormcast there, and I've done some other
Show you some of the other ones
Stormcast
off.
here that I've painted up. So yes, the painting up process is very simple, really. I'll flash up a few images from start to finish for you, but there's my curse breakers. I really need to play with this Stormcast a bit more often now.
You do, yeah. Now we can actually tell them apart. Mind you, it's not the Stormcast we have so much trouble with.
No.
But they do look brilliant nonetheless.
They do. I do struggle with Rastus and Amis.
Yes.
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 And indeed Eagle Eye and whatever he's
and the
called.
other one, not Eagle Eye, as we like to call them.
Eagle Eye and Swiftblade.
Ah, well, we can tell because, look at these ones.
These are some partly painted up, waiting to come off the sprues.
There's more of them.
Yeah.
And as you can see, they come on this little nifty little piece of sprue, because it's 3D printed, so it has to build up the support underneath for the whole thing, and it puts it in a nice position. Did you find it easier to paint because of the
They're
base
really,
and stuff
really
like
easy
that?
to paint, and then when you cut them off, there's no issue. You don't because all that bit goes on the underside.
Yes, so you don't see any. There's no
neatening it up after you cut it off.
And because it's 3D printed, there's no seam lines or anything like that, and you haven't got to try and worry about your letters, because they are absolutely sharp as a pin.
The way it's built up, there are slight sort of striations, almost like a grain in them when you paint them. It shows a little bit, but not if you look very carefully, you can see it, but it's not.
But you'd have to really concentrate on that, and once
Yeah.
you've got a lick of paint on there, it doesn't really.
No.
And especially if you give any kind of mottling effect, or maybe even if you put some like cracked paint, some crackle paint on there.
Oh, yeah, crackle paint my Oryx.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
So that's what we come to tell you. We have got the entire set of Underworld's names sorted for ourselves, and. Oh look, and you get this little piece of sprue there, and we're not really sure what we're going to do with them, but we want to do something with them because they look brilliant. So we're not just here to boast about these and tell you about them, because we do recommend you check out their website. They are amazing. But
you
also,
can find them on Facebook. I guess you'll put all the links below. You can find them on Facebook, or you can find them on their website.
Yes, and not only that, but all of our Patreon supporters will get a discount. So if you are already a Patreon supporter, you will already have your discount, and if you are not and you sign up now, then you will get the discount sent to you after your first month, and then that way you'll have it plenty of time, because the offer will last till the end of March, so there's plenty of time for that. We've also been speaking to the guys there, and they've said that they've got their first year anniversary sometime in the next month, I think. So they might be doing some more stuff.
I saw something on Facebook today, actually, literally like a competition is coming. So look out for the competition on Facebook.
Yes.
And of course, we will soon be going back to them for Mollog and the Oathsworn.
The Oathsworn hunt.
Yeah.
We will indeed.
For more nameplates.
So, and also he was telling me that they're going to be working on flat nameplates soon. So if you have your old style square bases and stuff, you'll be able to get them put on there.
Plutonians.
Yeah, and they've got loads of stuff in there, and we'll show up some images of their website to show off some of the models, maybe in a slightly better light than maybe we've managed here. But frankly, as you can see from the pictures, they are amazing, and they really add that level. For a whole warband, you're probably looking at less than 20 quid. In fact, you're almost definitely looking at less than 20 quid for a warband, unless you go for maybe the Gits, because there's just so many of them.
9 of them.
But then obviously for the bigger bases, it costs a little bit more. But you can price it all out on there, and then you can send that off if you are interested.
Okay, how much was it roughly? Can you remember roughly how much it is for the whole lot? If you've got all of the collection,
I
you
think
want to do all of them. There are a few
all
out
of the
there.
ones we did, there was about £120 worth.
Right.
So if you do want to check them out, please do go online and have a look, and do let them know that we sent you when you place your order. I'm sure they'd love to know that that we've sent you their way. And Keith is very helpful. We spoke with him a lot, and they are churning theirs out all the time. I think he said at the time they had over 9,000 nameplates already in circulation.
Wow, okay.
And I should expect they're churning out more and more. And I think their turnaround time's pretty good. It's like a couple of weeks, I think,
they
it
really
took for them to
do
do us.
finish off your models as well. I think they look really great, particularly for these kind of skirmish-based warband games.
When you've got just a few models, you want to give them that extra special touch.
And it does really help with remembering who is who.
Yes,
Which,
yes.
Yeah.
That is absolutely... I think they should be mandatory for Shade Spy games.
Well, yeah, especially if you go to a tournament and you're not that au fait with everybody who's playing. Particularly for the Gits or the Sepulchral Guard, when I can never tell who's who.
I think the dwarves as well. If you don't play them,
true.
then one dwarf
especially if
looks
you paint
much
them
like
all
another.
orange. If you paint them all orange.
And especially the females, they all, they look much like the males as well. And
yeah.
some people think they just sprout out the ground. So, that's not all we came to talk to you about. We've got these.
Ooh.
That there, you probably can't tell, but that is every warband apart from Mollog and the Hunt. That's all their nameplates. We have been given very generously the narrow versions and the half base versions of the whole set, and we're giving away the narrow versions for the whole of Underworld, barring Mollog and the Hunt. Now, you will get these bearing some of the names that we maybe use on the channel a bit. So there is a Festerson in there.
Agents of Sigmar approved.
They are Agents of Sigmar approved. Yes, there is you can look
Drama
at the
Pose.
There is
Mr.
Drama
Dramatic
Pose.
Pose.
There is Drama Pose. Yep. And there's various other ones in there. Anything where we've given it a slightly silly name, it will probably be on here, because you only had 10 characters in the size that we picked, so we had to try and find ones that worked. But you've got loads of different ones in here. We've got different name styles. We've got Clubber, yeah, that's for the Night Haunts, the one with the club.
Yeah.
So, and there's Axeman, stuff like that. So they're all in there. Every single warband, barring Mollog and the Hunt. And to win them, and to be in a chance of winning them, all you have to do is like this post, put a comment on here to say why you think you need them, what your best reason is for needing them all.
Yep.
And you can also go and check us out on Facebook. There'll be a link below, and you might have come here from Facebook. But if you leave a comment on Facebook, do the same thing, like the post over on our Facebook page, and put a comment on there as to say why you think you need these, what your best reason is, funny, whatever you want to make. It can be comical, it can be factual, whatever you like. You will get double the chance, because we will enter you into the draw twice.
Absolutely.
And the draw will happen in a couple of weeks' time. It will be completely random. We'll be sitting there all night writing out all the names on bits of paper, and then we will do a draw, and we will announce it on our Facebook page.
Well,
so
we might find a whizzy technological way to do it.
We probably might. I'm not very good with this.
And I assume that it is worldwide entry. We'll post them anywhere.
Yes, we will post these to wherever you are.
Yeah. Okay.
So make sure that you are contactable. If you're on Facebook, make sure you keep an eye on our Facebook page, and on YouTube we'll put an announcement out on both places who the winner is, and then we will try our best to get hold of you. And if we can't get hold of you in a week, we will then revert to a second place, and then a third place if we can't then
Until
find
we get
first.
to Pete.
Until we get to me. I'm fourth place. So there you go. There's your chance to win. Do check out the website if you want to order some for other games, or if you want to hedge your bets and get some for your favourite warbands now, and then also enter the competition.
The whole set.
The whole set, barring Mollog and the Hunt, of course.
Oh, yes.
But there's not going to be a lot more to add those in. And you know what? If you only want a couple of the warbands and you don't want the rest, feel free to let us know if you want us to do another giveaway with some of the others, or you can take them and you can put them on eBay if you like.
No, you don't want to do that.
No, I'd put them on all the models. All the models!
Yeah. Yes, yeah, but if you do want to hand them on to the second person, we can do that.
Yeah.
But they are, if the first person to get drawn on the hat does get first option on all of them.
All of them. And there is over £120 worth there. Well worth it. And it's free, so do stick a comment below. Go on Facebook, follow us on there, like the post over there, comment on there.
Tell your friends,
tell your mother, tell your parents, tell everybody.
Mostly get them to watch the adverts.
Yes, definitely, and subscribe to our channel.
Yep.
Our mums are on there. Your mums can be too. So there you go. Get commenting, get liking, get sharing. There's more people who get share around, the better it'll be.
Woo!
We shall see you soon.
Bye.